the floor where they drop like bombs. Faceless voices running all the cons. Digital whispers in the binary night. No light, no face, pure sound, no sight. Stories unfold in the dark unscrolled. Echoes of silence, secrets untold. Waves crash loud in this audio cave. No mic, no fame, just the sound we crave. Tune and turn up, let the silence break. Raw, unfiltered, hear the earthquake. No mic needed, just a vibe that's real. Faceless words you can touch and feel. In shadows, voices untamed. No need for spotlight, no claim to fame. Just a beat of life in a stream of thought. Every word a punchline, no need to be taught. Just listen close, no visuals needed. Raw conversation, unprocessed, unseated. Feel the pulse in every sentence said. No distractions, just thoughts in your head. Whispers of the streets, rumbling through. Faceless yet vivid, a world in view. No mic, just souls, connecting in flow. Pure and raw, let the rhythm go.
It seems to me that the notion of a language should not be regarded as scientifically reconstructible at all. We can say in very broad terms that a human language is a characteristic way of structuring expressions shared by a speech community, but that is extremely vague, and has to remain so. The vagueness is ineliminable, and unproblematic. Human languages are no more scientifically definable than human cultures, ethnic groups, or cities. The most we can say about what it means to say of a person that they speak Japanese is that the person knows, at least to some approximation, how to structure linguistic expressions in the Japanese way with object before verb, and postpositions, and so on. But in scientific terms there is no such object as Japanese. Geoffrey K. Pullum. Geoffrey K. Pullum is a highly distinguished British and American linguist, best known as co-author of the Cambridge Grammar of the English Language 2002. He is Professor Emeritus at both the University of Edinburgh and the University of California, Santa Cruz, with a broad range of research interests across linguistics. Pullum is also a prolific writer and co-founder of the influential Language Log blog, where he often debunks linguistic myths. Thanks for reading No Mic podcast Scribed by Facelesslingjutsu. Subscribe for free to receive new posts and support my work. Geoffrey K. Pullum's early life took an unconventional path before he became a renowned linguist. Born in Irvine, Scotland, in 1945, he moved to West Wickham, Kent, at a young age. His early education was by his own account unfulfilling, leading him to drop out of high school at 16 with no clear prospects. He initially took a low-paying job in a London bookstore, which was then followed by an unexpected detour into the music world. Adopting the stage name Geoffrey, Pullum became a professional rock and roll musician. He started as a pianist with Sonny Stewart and the Dynamos, touring Germany and playing residencies in bars and clubs on American air bases. After about 18 months, he returned to England and co-founded a soul band with guitarist Pete Gage, which ultimately became the popular Geno Washington and the Ram Jam Band when vocalist Geno Washington joined. The band achieved significant success in the UK, with 2 live albums becoming bestsellers in the 1960s, including Hand Clappin', Foot Stompin', Funky But Live, which spent 38 weeks on the UK albums chart. Despite the musical success, Pullum found the life of a touring musician tedious and yearned for intellectual engagement. This realization led him to make a dramatic career shift. In 1968, he enrolled at the University of York, a remarkable feat given his previous high school record. He excelled academically, graduating in 1972 with a Bachelor of Arts in Language with first-class honors. He then pursued postgraduate studies at King's College, Cambridge, and later earned his PhD in General Linguistics from University College London in 1976. This period marked the beginning of his distinguished academic career, a stark contrast to his earlier life as a rock musician. After earning his PhD in linguistics from University College London in 1976, Geoffrey K. Pullum embarked on a highly influential and prolific career that significantly shaped the field of linguistics. His initial post-PhD work included a lectureship at University College London from 1974 to 1982, though this period included leaves for visiting positions in the U.S. In the early 1980s, Pullum's career shifted to the United States. He held visiting positions at the University of Washington and Stanford University before accepting an associate professorship at the University of California, Santa Cruz UCSC in 1981, where he would eventually become a full professor and serve as Dean of Graduate Studies and Research from 1987 to 1993. During his time at UCSC 1981 to 2007, he was instrumental in building the linguistics department's strong reputation. A major focus of his work after 1976 involved formal linguistic theory. He contributed significantly to the development of generalized phrase structure grammar (GPSG), notably co-authoring Generalized Phrase Structure Grammar 1985 with Gerald Gazdar, Ewan Klein, and Yvonne Sag. This work was a significant departure from transformational grammar and offered a new approach to syntactic analysis. He also collaborated with Arnold Zwicky in the 1980s on influential papers, demonstrating, for example, that NT is a negative inflectional morpheme. Beyond formal syntax, Pullum also made groundbreaking contributions to the study of language typology, notably with Desmond Derbyshire, establishing the existence of object-initial languages through their work on Amazonian languages. This collaboration led to the multi-volume Handbook of Amazonian Languages 1986 to 1998. Perhaps his most widely recognized work came from his collaboration with Rodney Huddleston and others on the Cambridge Grammar of the English Language 2002. This monumental and comprehensive descriptive grammar of English is considered a landmark achievement in the field and earned the Leonard Bloomfield Book Award. This project involved several years of intensive work, including Pullum spending several months each year in Australia collaborating with Huddleston. In addition to his rigorous academic publications, Pullum also gained wider recognition for his more accessible and often satirical writings. His collection of essays, The Great Eskimo Vocabulary Hoax 1991, which originated from his Topic.comment column in Natural Language and Linguistic Theory 1983 to 1989, challenged popular linguistic myths and misconceptions with wit and scholarly rigor. From 2007, Pullum moved back to the UK, taking up the position of Professor of General Linguistics at the University of Edinburgh, where he also served as head of linguistics and English language. He continued to publish extensively, and in 2003, he co-founded the highly influential Language Log blog with Mark Lieberman, which became a prominent platform for linguistic commentary, debunking myths, and discussing current linguistic issues. Even after becoming Professor Emeritus in 2020, Pullum remains an active voice in linguistics, continuing to write and engage with the public on language matters, including his more recent book Linguistics, Why It Matters 2018 and the second edition of A Student's Introduction to English Grammar 2022. Currently, Geoffrey K. Pullum is Professor Emeritus of General Linguistics at the University of Edinburgh and Professor Emeritus of Linguistics at the University of California, Santa Cruz. Despite his emeritus status, he remains an active and influential voice in the field. He continues to write and contribute to the Language Log blog, offering his insightful and often witty perspectives on linguistic issues and debunking common language myths. You can't get a leopard to change his spots. In fact, now that I come to think of it, you can't really get a leopard to appreciate the notion that it has spots. You can explain it carefully to the leopard, but it will just sit there looking at you, knowing that you are made of meat. After a while it will perhaps kill you. Geoffrey K. Pullum. Selected publications. Pullum, Geoffrey K. 1977. Cole, P. Sadok, J. M. eds. Word Order Universals and Grammatical Relations. Syntax and Semantics. 8, 249 to 277. doi 10.116397890043688866_011. Derbyshire, Desmond C. Pullum, Geoffrey K. 1979. Object Initial Languages. Work Papers of the Summer Institute of Linguistics, University of North Dakota Session. 23-2. doi 10.31356 Siluk.vol 23.02. Pullum, Geoffrey K. 1979. Rule Interaction and the Organization of a Grammar. Outstanding Dissertations in Linguistics. New York, Garland. ISBN 082-409-6681. Gazdar, Gerald, Klein, Ewan, Pullum, Geoffrey K. and Sag, Yvonne A. 1985. Generalized Phrase Structure Grammar. Oxford, Basil Blackwell. ISBN 0-631-13206-6. Pullum, Geoffrey K. and Lajasaw, William A. 1986. Phonetic Symbol Guide, University of Chicago Press. ISBN 022-668-5314, 022-668-5322. 2nd ed. 1986. ISBN 0-226-68535-7, 0-226-68536-5. Sekai Onsei 10. Tokyo, Sanseido 2003. ISBN 9784385107561. Pullum, Geoffrey K. 1991. The Great Eskimo Vocabulary Hoax and Other Irreverent Essays on the Study of Language, University of Chicago Press. ISBN 0-226-68534-9. See also Eskimo Words for Snow. Huddleston, Rodney D., and Pullum, Geoffrey K. 2002. The Cambridge Grammar of the English Language. Cambridge, Cambridge University Press. ISBN 0-521-43146-8. Huddleston, Rodney D. Pullum, Geoffrey K. 2005. A Student's Introduction to English Grammar, Cambridge, Cambridge University Press. 312 pages. ISBN 978-0-521-84837-4, 978-0-521-61288-3. Huddleston, Rodney D., and Pullum, Geoffrey K. Trans. Kunitoshi Takahashi 2007. Kanbareiji Jean Daego Bunpon Yuman. Tokyo, Cambridge University Press 2007. ISBN 9784902290196. Huddleston, Rodney D. Pullum, Geoffrey K. Reynolds, Brett 2022. A Student's Introduction to English Grammar 2nd ed. Cambridge, Cambridge University Press. 400 pages ISBN 978-1-009-08574-8, 978-1-316-51464-1. Lieberman, Mark, and Pullum, Geoffrey K. 2006. Far from the matting gerund and other dispatches from the language log, William, James and Company. ISBN 1-59028-055-5. Pullum, Geoffrey K. 2018. Linguistics, Why It Matters. Cambridge, Polity. ISBN 9781509530762. References. Geoffrey K. Pullum. The University of Edinburgh. June 11, 2020. Retrieved May 27, 2021. Huddleston, Rodney, Pullum, Geoffrey K. 2002. The Cambridge Grammar of the English Language. Cambridge, New York, Cambridge University Press. ISBN 978-0-521-43146-0. Pullum, Geoffrey K. 1979. Rule Interaction and the Organization of a Grammar. Internet Archive. New York, Garland. ISBN 978-0-8240-9668-7. Derbyshire, Desmond C. Pullum, Geoffrey. January 1, 1979. Object Initial Languages. Work Papers of the Summer Institute of Linguistics, University of North Dakota Session. 23-1. doi 10.31356 Siluk.vol 23.02. ISSN 0361240700. Gazdar, Gerald, Klein, Ewan, Pullum, Geoffrey K. Sag, Yvonne A. 1985. Generalized Phrase Structure Grammar. Cambridge, Massachusetts, Harvard University Press. ISBN 0-674-34455-3. OCLC 6447977704. Zwicky, Arnold M. Pullum, Geoffrey K. 1983. Cliticization versus Inflection, English NT. Language. 59-3, 502-513. doi 10.2307413900. JSTOR 413900. Geoffrey K. Pullum, Redirect. UCSC. Retrieved May 27, 2021. Academy of Europe, Pullum Geoffrey. Academia Europaea. Retrieved April 2, 2023. Kula cover, Peter W. 2004. The Cambridge Grammar of the English Language Review PDF. Language. 81, 127-141. doi 10.1353 lan.2004.0018. ISSN 1535-0665. S2 SID 140478848. Leonard Bloomfield Book Award Previous Holders. Linguistic Society of America. Retrieved August 18, 2015. Pullum, Geoffrey K. 2000. Scooping the Loop Snooper, an elementary proof of the undecidability of the halting problem. Mathematics Magazine 73.4 October 2000, 319-320. A corrected version appears on the author's website as Scooping the Loop Snooper, a proof that the halting problem is undecidable. Geoffrey Keith Pullum. American Academy of Arts and Sciences. Retrieved May 27, 2021. Barbara C. Scholes. Radcliffe Institute for Advanced Study at Harvard University. March 16, 2012. Retrieved March 23, 2020. Professor Geoffrey K. Pullum FBA. The British Academy. Retrieved May 27, 2021. Geoffrey K. Pullum. The University of Edinburgh. June 11, 2020. Retrieved April 3, 2023. Daniela, Isaac, Rice, Charles 2008. iLanguage, An Introduction to Linguistics as Cognitive Science. Oxford, Oxford University Press. p. 13 ISBN 978-0-19-966017-9. OCLC 8297938847. Pullum, Geoffrey K. 2013. The Central Question in Comparative Syntactic Metatheory. Mind and Language. 28 492-521. doi 10.1111 Mila.12029. Pullum, Geoffrey K. Scholes, Barbara C. 2010. Recursion and the Infinitude Claim. In Vander Hulst, Harry ed. Recursion and Human Language. Walter de Gruyter. Pages 113 to 138. ISBN 978-3-11-021925-8. OCLC 6305388881. Pullum, Geoffrey K. Rogers, James 2009. Expressive Power of the Syntactic Theory Implicit in the Cambridge Grammar of the English Language. Annual Meeting of the Linguistics Association of Great Britain PDF. Pages 1 to 16. Miller, Philip, Pullum, Geoffrey K. October 14, 2022. La tête du groupe nominal, l'hypothèse du dp dans les théories génératives. Corla HS 37. doi 10.4000 Corla.15038. ISSN 1638-573X. S2 SID 253050932. Payne, John, Huddleston, Rodney, Pullum, Geoffrey K. 2007. Fusion of Functions, The Syntax of Once, Twice, and Thrice. Journal of Linguistics. 43.3, 565 to 603. doi 10.1017 S00222670700477X. ISSN 0022-2267. S2 SID 145799573. Chomsky's Forever War. National Review. February 17, 2022. Retrieved April 2, 2023. Pullum, Geoffrey K. September 25, 1996. Learnability, Hyperlearning, and the Poverty of the Stimulus. Annual Meeting of the Berkeley Linguistics Society. 22-1, 498. doi 10.3765 BLS.V22I1.1336. ISSN 2377-1666. Pullum, Geoffrey K., Scholes, Barbara C. January 26, 2002. Empirical Assessment of Stimulus Poverty Arguments. The Linguistic Review. 18-1-2. doi 10.1515 Chlr.19.1-2.9. ISSN 0167-6318. S2 SID 143735248. Scholes, Barbara C., Pullum, Geoffrey K. January 26, 2002. Searching for arguments to support linguistic nativism. The Linguistic Review. 18-1-2. Sightseer X10.1.1.562.7362. doi 10.1515 Chlr.19.1-2.185. ISSN 0167-6318. S2 SID 145895003.
Mics on the floor where they drop like bombs. Faceless voices running all the cons. Digital whispers in a binary night. No light, no face, pure sound, no sight. Stories unfold in the dark unscrolled. Echoes of silence, secrets untold. Waves crash loud in this audio cave. No mic, no fame, just the sound we crave. Tune in, turn up, let the silence break. Raw, unfiltered, hear the earthquake. No mic needed, just the vibe that's real. Faceless words you can touch and feel. Hidden in shadows, voices untamed. No need for spotlight, no claim to fame. Just the beat of life in a stream of thought. Every word a punchline, no need to be taught. Just listen close, no visuals needed. Raw conversation, unprocessed, unseated. Feel the pulse in every sentence said. No distractions, just thoughts in your head. Whispers of the streets, rumbling through. Faceless yet vivid, a world in view. No mic, just souls, connecting in flow. Pure and raw, let the rhythm go. Pure and raw. Pure and raw. Turn up, let the silence break. Raw, unfiltered, hear the earthquake. No mic needed, just the vibe that's real. Faceless words you can touch and feel. Tune in, turn up, let the silence break. Raw, unfiltered, hear the earthquake. No mic needed, just the vibe that's real. Faceless words you can touch and feel. Pure and raw.
Okay.